The sheriff of Goliad County, Texas, is now placing warning signs that say human traffickers and drug traffickers will be hunted down and arrested. He says when the signs are up, cartel activity goes down. This, while an interactive mural goes up on the Mexico side of the border, telling the stories of migrants who arrived in the U.S. as children, but were then deported. Goliad County Sheriff Roy Boyd placed warning signs at his county line, and they're in Spanish. It says, "Warning drug and human traffickers, turn around, do not enter Goliad County. Go around, or else otherwise we are going to hunt you down and put you in Goliad County Jail." He says the signs work because when they're up, no new activity occurs at the 13 stash locations they monitor. But after the Texas Department of Transportation took the signs down, they noticed fresh cartel activity. Boyd says the signs comply with Texas Transportation Code. Texas DOT did not immediately respond to our request for comment. He says it's not a border crisis. It's a war between good and evil. And he says the only way for people to grasp the severity of the conflict is to realize there is evil and that good must rise up, or else the evil will take over. On the other side of the border in Tijuana, a mural project tells the story of 15 migrant children whose parents brought them to the U.S., but were later deported. The artist said she wanted to focus on people who couldn't get DACA status and were later deported back to Mexico. One migrant says the saddest part about being deported was that it was like being kicked out of a home.
I was deported because I committed a crime at the age of 19. Even though I was rehabilitated in prison and I did many classes, I went to college. Despite this, the judge told me that it would not right the wrong.
We also hear the challenges faced by dozens of Guatemalan migrants who were flown to their home country after being deported. A migrant says the U.S. gave them a COVID test and told them they were being returned to their country at 1 a.m.
We started crying because that was not the plan that we had, to give a future to our daughter. But what could we do if they deport us? We have practically nothing here. We sold everything. We're here to live freely. What are we going back to in Guatemala?
A Guatemalan official said this is the third flight returning deportees this week. The majority of them were young families with kids.